Being healthy is a success that many people forget to celebrate. From ourmindfullife.com. You have the power to be the boss of your own life. I'm your host, Monica Allen. I'm a wife, mom, entrepreneur, best-selling author, lifelong learner, and your biz bestie. I have a love and passion for all things small business. Growing my own company from $700 to over 7 figures annually, my goal is to bring you inspiration, business-focused topics and tips, encouragement, and a community that helps you launch, grow, and scale your business, whether you are a dreamer, a side hustler, or a seasoned entrepreneur. You are listening to the Become Your Own Boss podcast. Now that school has started back, life has been somewhat of a whirlwind. I feel like each week is passing by faster and faster, and it is getting harder to find time to do all the things I need to get done. Truthfully, that is one of the reasons this episode is coming out a little late. I have had an overly packed week, but one thing I have committed to doing this year is being more intentional about my health. Last week, I went to my annual physical. Usually, my test results come back pretty normal. This time, however, my cholesterol was higher than the number my doctor would like to see. It was a little elevated last year, but not enough for us to be overly concerned about it. This year, we can see that it is trending in the wrong direction, which means I need to get on top of it. And listen, I exercise, I walk, I go to the gym, I love lifting weights. I don't eat terribly, but what this reminded me is that pretty good doesn't necessarily mean that everything is good. So now I need to be more intentional. Exercise has to become something I commit to, like brushing my teeth or taking a shower. I don't wake up and say, do I have time to brush my teeth today? I make time for it because it's something that needs to be done. And that's what got me thinking about us as business owners. Our biggest asset to our business is us. We talk a lot about business assets. Our equipment is an asset. Our building may be an asset. Our intellectual property is an asset. Our customer list is an asset. Our brand overall is an asset. But none of those things matter very much if the person responsible for leading the business isn't healthy enough to do it. I want to share 3 things that have been on my mind since getting those test results back last week. 1, your business depends on you. As entrepreneurs, we love to talk about building businesses that can operate without us. And yes, systems matter. You guys know I love to talk about systems and SOPs and all the things. Teams matter. Delegation matters. You absolutely should be building a business that doesn't require you to personally touch every single thing. But let's be clear, especially for those of us running small businesses, our businesses still depend heavily on us. We're making decisions, we're developing relationships, we're bringing in business, we're leading our teams, and we're solving problems. So what happens when you can't show up? I think sometimes we treat our health as though it is completely separate from our business. We schedule the client meeting, but we'll reschedule the doctor's appointment, which I actually did earlier this year. My physical was supposed to be in May, but I rescheduled it. We make sure the payroll gets done, but don't make time for the workout. We stay up late finishing the proposal or sending emails, knowing we haven't gotten enough sleep all week. I've been guilty of all of this. I am still guilty of all of this. But there's always something that feels more urgent. But taking care of your health is taking care of your business. If you're the person driving the vision, making the decisions, and keeping things moving, protecting your ability to do those things should be part of your business continuity plan. Number 2, prevention is cheaper than crisis. This is probably the biggest reminder I got from my physical. I don't feel sick. If I hadn't gone to the doctor and had my blood work done, I wouldn't know my cholesterol was trending upward. That's the point of preventative care. An annual physical gives us an opportunity to catch something while we still have time to do something about it. And isn't that exactly what we do in business? We look at our financial statements because we don't want to wait until there's no money in the bank to discover we have a cash flow problem. We typically can see that in advance. We look at our sales numbers because we don't want to wait until the end of the year to realize revenue has been declining for 6 months. We track inventory, we review expenses, we look at our marketing results. Why? Because data gives us an opportunity to make adjustments. And our health data does the same thing. My cholesterol number isn't something for me to panic about. It's a data point. It's information. Now I can ask what needs to change. Do I need to change something in my diet? Do I need to increase my exercise, which is what I'm focused on right now? Do I need to get more sleep? I'm focusing on that too, because that is definitely something I don't get enough of. What other factors do I need to pay attention to? I have information, and now I can create a plan. And I'll just say, I am a big AI user, and Chat GPT and I have had a whole conversation. It's created a meal plan for me. It has given me some insights on sleep and exercise. All of those things are helpful. And truthfully, creating a plan is a whole lot better than finding out years from now when the problem has become much bigger. Number 3, healthy leaders set the standard. The last thing I want us to think about is the example we're setting. I want to say we talk about work-life balance, but I don't really talk about that so much. I talk about recalibration, which Ethan created that word, and I really liked it. So recalibrating. Sometimes we have to recalibrate and adjust things. But we tell our teams to take care of themselves. We tell our families that health is important, and it is. But what are they watching us do? If our children see us constantly working, constantly stressed, skipping doctor's appointments, and putting ourselves last, what are we teaching them? And truthfully, our kids aren't really seeing that. They see us exercise. They see us doing all those things, and they take on those traits as well. So I know that if they're seeing me attempting to be healthy, they're already doing that. I don't want them to see the other side of that. So I'm working to always show that I'm attempting to reduce my stress, attempting to get more sleep. I'm especially trying to show that to Imana because she works really hard academically, and she honestly does not get enough sleep. She just had an annual physical yesterday. Her doctor said, you got to try to get that 8 hours. Hearing that from a doctor versus hearing that from her parents, hopefully it'll become more important to her. Anyway, back to the team. If our team sees that we never stop, what does that communicate about what we expect from them? Leadership isn't just what we say, it's what we model. And I know there are seasons when things get crazy. I'm kind of in one right now. School's back in session. Business is starting to pick up. It's that time of year. I'm working. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I'm recording this podcast. I'm back in school. There are a lot of things competing for my attention. The answer isn't pretending those responsibilities don't exist. The answer is making sure that somewhere on that very long list, my name is on it too. Here's my challenge for you this week. If you have not had your annual physical, schedule it. If there's a screening you've been putting off, schedule it. I had one of those I was supposed to do earlier this year too. Hadn't done it, but it's on the schedule for September 10th to be exact. If you know you need to move your body more, don't wait for the perfect workout schedule. Just start with a walk. If sleep is your issue, start looking at what you can change to protect your sleep. You don't have to overhaul your entire life by Monday, but you do need to pay attention. We spend so much time protecting what we've built. We insure our buildings. We insure our equipment, we back up our computers, we create passwords, we put systems in place, we plan for emergencies when it comes to our businesses. Let's put that same energy into protecting the person who built the business in the first place. Your annual physical isn't just about your health, it is part of your business strategy. So I want you to think about it like that. And for me, that cholesterol number was a reminder that being busy cannot continue to be an excuse for not being intentional about my health. I have businesses I still want to grow. I have goals I still want to accomplish. I have a family I want to enjoy. I have places I want to go and things I want to experience. And I want to be healthy enough to enjoy all of it. So bosses, take care of the business, absolutely. But make sure you're taking care of the boss too. In my quest to continue to support you as a business owner, this is exactly why I created the Level Up Living newsletter a couple of years ago. We talk a lot about growing our businesses, but I also believe we have to be intentional around the life we're building around the business. Each month, I share practical thoughts around business, but also practical thoughts around life and well-being to help you do just that. If you're not already receiving the Level Up Living newsletter, please subscribe at monicaallen.com or see the link in the show notes. Thanks for listening today. I'm grateful for you. If you're not already subscribed to this podcast, be sure to subscribe, rate, and review. This really helps the podcast grow and reach more people. Also, please share this with a fellow entrepreneur or business owner. Help them make sure they're putting their health in the forefront of it all. And remember, There's a quote that says, "The greatest wealth is health." And I truly believe that because it's your health that allows you to do all the things you desire to do in your life and in your business. And remember, now is the time. Now is the time to level up, leave a legacy, and become your own boss.